Hello everybody, it's Mowerman1234 here. So, today we are going to do winter storm prep video. So we're supposed to get anywhere between 12 and 18 inches of snow Sunday into Monday. And it's just going to be really bad. Conditions are going to be terrible. It's going to be windy. So we're going to do some things to prepare. So the first thing that I did was I just went to Walmart and I bought value packs of toe warmers, body warmers, and super warmers. And those are going to be on hand because not only is it going to be bad snow, but the temperatures are going to be terrible. But we need to get some of this organized because when you get into these situations, guys, where you have these winter storms, it's important to have plenty of room because you got shovels, you got snow blowers, it can get overwhelming. So we're going to do some stuff. Like we're going to put some of these pieces of wood up here just to get everything out of the way. Put that away. And it's going to be like an inch or two per hour. I think we're going to get over 18 inches personally, but that's only my personal thing, but I think we are. The weather seems pretty optimistic that we're going to get a lot. Let me pause this video and hang this axe up. Alright, I hung the axe up. This one goes in here. That one goes in there. I'm definitely going to film once. So I'm not going to film anything tomorrow, but definitely on Sunday. Okay. Okay, we got the wood out of the way. Now my next part is going to be to make sure that my salt stock is okay. But first I'm going to sweep that mess up and put it in there with other fire kindling. Okay, the mess is cleaned up. Now for the basketballs. We don't need miscellaneous things to be around when we got a snowstorm. So this snow tube can actually, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to slide this wheelbarrow a little bit. And I'm going to put the snow tube next to the cart. Not inside of it, just next to it. And you'll see why. Because this way, I'm not going to have to be back here at all during the snowstorm. I'm not going to need anything back here. Except for the generator if we lose power. And I'm going to get to that in a second, guys. This is my tripod. I'm going to put that here. This is a chainsaw charger, and it's even plugged in. But honestly, we're not going to be using any chainsaws when it's snowing. Like, just little things like this. Like, you know, guys, it's really important to get random things out of the way. Because, oops, I kind of threw it. If you don't, you will run into problems, and I will guarantee you that. Things are a pain. They like to beget you. Weed whacker string. Put that away. I'm just... leaf bags. Not gonna need those until the spring. And there's some random cardboard. Well, I will burn it eventually as kindling. But for now, I don't need it. And so that part brings me to the axe that I can just fold it up and I can put it in the recycling bin. Okay. I don't need this at all. This I'm going to put in here. I have too many things, you know? I'm thinking. I'm gonna do something here. I know that's not snow, it's salt. That's another thing. Eventually, before the storm, come on. Brushing the salt off the driveway before a storm is good. That way it's powdery and not wet and heavy. But after the storm, I bet you all I'm gonna need to use salt because it's just gonna be terrible. Yeah, I'm just gonna start shoving things in here for now because now I'll free up some room in the garage. Yeah, it's blowing in. Whoa! We got some major wind. Gas is a big thing. I have plenty of gas for now. That's an important factor. I'm thinking. This snow tube is huge. I'm also going to put this in the shed. Okay. So things are so much freed up now, but I think this thing can go in here. On top of some of my father's artwork. Because it's so messy. Not the artwork, the garage. I just want to clear some things out. Tripod I'm going to put... Whoa. My tripod I'm going to put up here. I will probably need it. This wheelbarrow is so... takes up room. I'll be right back. Well, I got that in. And I also... one thing I did... I put the grill away. I'm trying to avoid how many things I have out during the storm because my concern is that it's just going to be so much snow that it's going to be a pain to have so many things around. Okay, this car is... I want to keep the generator available. Whoa, guys. I didn't realize how much stuff I actually had that I've got to get rid of. Not that, but, you know. I'm hoping to charge up my electric scooter in the spring. Well, the next thing we're going to do, so I'm just going to go over a couple of housekeeping tips for this storm. What I'm going to be doing for the rest of this video is I'm going to be explaining things to you, and now I'm going to start the generator, start the two snowblowers. Why start two snowblowers when I just used them last week to clear snow? Because even though they were just running, when you have a big snowstorm like this coming, it's really, really essential. Start them up, let them run for a few minutes, you know. It's just kind of a good habit to get into when you have something like this. Make sure you guys, when there's a snowstorm coming, especially when it's going to be cold, plenty of salt. And that's something I'm going to work on after this video, is salt and all that. I'll just fill up my buckets. I'm not going to film it because it's kind of a pain. You got to be really careful not to spill it and all that. But other than that, make sure you have extension cords handy. I'm going to do a little better job wrapping that up. Make sure that the generator cord is handy. It's right back there. So yes, it is. Make sure you have oil, everything you need. Bikes are hung up. So things now shouldn't be too bad. Of course, I'm going to do a little more when I get out of this video, but make sure you guys have, like, you know, radios, weather apps, you know, just things to hear, updates, alerts, power outage updates, things like that. So just be prepared for all that. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to start up the generator. Let's hope it starts. It has some issues, but let's see here. Oh, yikes. Okay. Oh. This gas cap is stiff. Oh yeah, that's full. Never run a generator inside or any machine because of carbon monoxide. If you have big snow drifts and stuff, clear an area for it. Once it's running, that snow is not going to build up past the muffler because it's going to get hot enough that it will melt or blow the snow. Keep it away from that muffler. No guarantees we're going to need it, but it's a possibility. It's going to be snowy, windy, cold, icy, frigid. Just all the nasty stuff. Ugh. So this was running about 2 months ago. Turn the fuel valve on. So this is a Husky with a Subaru engine. These are very good. It's got a screen type muffler. 5,000 watts. So it's a really good one. This is for the main power for the house. So let's try to start it. So to start this one, choke and then switch on. Let's give it a pull and see what happens. Not bad. I have to run it at half because it will surge if I do not run it at half. Okay, let's get out of the cold for a few minutes. That started pretty good. That wasn't too bad. Alright, well, while that's running, I'll go work on salt, and then I'll get back to you guys when I'm going to shut it off. Alright guys, the salt is all taken care of. I have plenty of salt in there. That one's jammed. I can't get it open, so there's plenty of salt. Plenty of room. I'm just going to do a little bit over here after the video. Let's get the generator off and get these snow blowers on. I think we'll start with the red one. Alright. When turning these off, turn off the fuel valve first. Let it run for a few seconds. This one's in. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, I know these work. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to get these ready, top them off with gas, and we'll do it. Alright, so we're going to start with this one. This is a Troy-Bilt 8 horsepower. Hold on, let me turn the fuel valve on. Fuel valve is on. Next thing I always do is choke it. 3 primes. I always start at full throttle or else it will not start. Key on. Let's give it a pull. I knew it would work. I let it run on choke for a bit till that warm up. Just to test to see if I can film while walking. Yay. If my tripod fails, I can use my hand. Perfect. Whoops, I did not pause that video. Okay. Let's see. Are you guys ready to see the green one? Yeah, let's do that. Just for convenience, because I'm holding a camera, we'll use the electric start to start it up. I should be able to use this one a little bit. We'll see which one I film, depending on how much there is. Perfect. So, fuel valve on, full choke, full throttle, 3 primes. Let's see what it does. We're gonna let that warm up. If I pulled it, it would have started on the first full 4 seconds. Come on. Let's go turn it off, joke. Let's see if I can go with this one. This one's light. Yeah, if I use this one, I can... See? Stop, I got this. Watch this. All right, very good. Awesome. So they both went right up. Good. Alright guys, so I hope this video was helpful to you. You know, flashlights, radios, snowblower, shovels, anything you need to be ready. Make sure your space is cleared and have cords handy, just, you know. So now the new schedule is this video will be out. The next one will be Sunday probably. I may not film Monday. But I may film Monday too. Just keep an eye. I probably will. Just keep an eye out for it. And then the next thing after that will be winter camping next Friday into Saturday night. Where I'm gonna be camping in the backyard in a tent in the cold, with body warmers and a sleeping bag. So just keep an eye out for that video. That's gonna be the most exciting one, probably. Kind of like a welcome back type of video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please